Good morning, sir. Let me check your vital sign first.
Okay.
The blood pressure reading is 145/95. That seemed quite high compared to the patient's previous readings. The reading is still almost the same. I should check it using another device. That's strange. The manual reading is 128/82. There is quite a big difference between two readings. No. This is abnormal. I don't think I should ignore this. The monitor might be giving inaccurate readings. Excuse me, can you help me with this patient monitor? I think there might be a problem with it.
Sure, what happened?
Look at this. The monitor shows a blood pressure reading of 145/95. When I check manually, I got 128/82. I repeat the measurement twice and the difference was still there.
I see. Was the patient positioned properly when you took the measurements?
Yes, the patient was resting and the cuff was positioned correctly.
Alright, in that case, we shouldn't continue using the monitor until we know what the inaccurate reading is.
Yeah, that's what I was concerned about. If the reading was inaccurate, it could affect the patient treatment.
You're right. I performed an initial inspection. Could you show me the equipment?
Of course. It's this monitor here.
First, I checked the blood pressure cuff and the tubing for any visible damage. The cuff doesn't appear any damage, and I don't see any leaks or cracks on the tubing.
Okay, could the problem because by the cuff?
It's possible, but the cuff looks fine. I also checked the connection between the cuff and the monitor. The connection is secure as well.
So what do we do?
Since the problem is still present, I don't want to make any assumption. I record the readings and report to our supervisor.
Okay, then I will also record what happened in the equipment patient report.
Good. I make sure the monitor is labeled "Do Not Use" until we tested it. Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
I need to report the monitor from the IC.
Alright, so what seems to be the problem?
In this morning, the nurse noticed that two different measurements that turned out inconsistent.
So, did you record the recordings?
Yes, I record the date, time, and the both of measurements.
Okay, so that's good. So, what action have you taken?
I removed it from the use and labeled it "Do Not Use."
Okay, so that's the correct action. We shouldn't allow faulty equipment to be used on our patients. I'll ask the biomedical engineer to look into it.
Should we provide another monitor for the ICU?
Yes, sure. I'll ask for arrangement so that the monitor can be replaced and the patient monitoring isn't interrupted.
Good morning, sir. I was contacted to inspect one of the patient's monitor.
Yes, the nurse reported multiple inaccurate blood pressure readings. And also the technician has performed an initial inspection.
I see. I will carry out a more detailed test. Will you show me the way?
Sure, let's go.
First, I will inspect the cuff and tubing again. Everything looks normal. Next, I will connect the monitor to my reference device to compare its readings. I see. The readings are indeed different from the device.
So, the problem is in the cuff.
No, the cuff and tubing are functioning properly. The test indicates that the blood pressure measurement system is not calibrated properly.
What does that mean for the equipment?
It means the monitor may continue giving incorrect readings. I will not recommend sending it to service yet.
So, what should we do now?
we need to send the monitor for servicing and recalibration. After that, we will perform the test again with the reference device.
And if it passes?
Then we can return it to the ICU. But if it fails, we might need to investigate whether the component needs to be repaired or replaced.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
So let's make sure the problem doesn't affect patient.
I brought another working patient monitor to the ICU.
Good. Let's solve the immediate problem.
Yes, I also prepared the faulty monitor for servicing and update the maintenance records with the test results.
Is there anything we can do to prevent this from happening again?
Yes, we should make sure the monitor follows its scheduled calibration and maintenance checks. The staff also should report the unequalities immediately instead of continually using the equipment.
And make sure the maintenance record is updated after the monitor is repaired.
Hello, this is the hospital's technician. I have finished the recalibration and final testing of the patient's monitor.
Great. Did the monitor pass all the tests?
Yes, I compared the blood pressure readings with the calibrated reference device, and the readings are now within the acceptable range.
That's good to hear. Can we use the monitor again for the patient?
Yes, it is safe to return to service. I also complete the maintenance report and recorded the calibration result. I will be delivering it at the evening.
Alright. Thank you for handling our complaint quickly.
It's our pleasure.
Good morning, nurse. The patient we given for servicing ID data will be used. The engineer will be delivering at evening.
Alright, I see. I will let our supervisor know. Actually, I'm glad to report the problem immediately. If we had continued using the monitor, it could have affected the patient treatment.
Exactly. Reporting unusual reading earlier help us identify the problem before it becomes more serious, and from now on we should make sure the monitor receives its scheduled calibration and maintenance checks.
Yeah, I agree. We will also remind the other nurse to report any unusual reading immediately.
Good. Then I return the monitor to the ICU.
Sure, thank you.
Yeah.